It's mid-year sale on Shopee from May 25 to June 6. Use MAYSHPIA to get 100 pesos off with a minimum spend of 400 pesos if you're a new user. Check out the Shopee link below to know more about it. Hello, what is up guys? Eman from Peso Smart PH here. Welcome sa panibagong episode. Shout out to all the podcast listeners as well. I appreciate you all. Today, discuss natin yung blockchain. By the way, yung blockchain is a very broad topic. So, this is somewhat a summary nung lahat ng mga natutunan ko over the past almost 2 months about blockchain. Kasi syempre yung blockchain is related sa cryptocurrency. And since yun nga, nakapag nag-invest na ako and I'm continuously investing sa cryptocurrency, dapat maintindihan din natin kung ano yung role ng blockchain sa cryptocurrency. So, let's get started. So, ano nga ba yung blockchain? Yung blockchain is a specific type of database. If napanood nyo yung video ko about cryptocurrency before, na-mention ko na to. So, it differs from a typical database in the way it stores information. Yung blockchain stored data in blocks that are then chained together. Kapag may new data na pumasok, it is entered into a fresh block. Once yung block is filled with data, it will then be chained into a previous block, which makes the data chained together in a chronological order. Kaya siya tinawag na blockchain. Kasi, di ba, magkakabit, or yung mga blocks are chained together. Maraming information yung pwede ma-store sa isang blockchain. Pero yung most common use case so far has been a ledger of transactions. This is where yung cryptocurrencies come in. Sa case ng Bitcoin, yung blockchain is used in a decentralized way so that no single person or group has control over it. Compared dun sa dun sa mga centralized banks. So in essence talaga, yung gustong gawin ng Bitcoin and ng blockchain, well, not yung blockchain in general, but yung Bitcoin talaga and yung mga cryptocurrencies is to find a way to decentralize yung financial system. Kaya ngayon meron ng mga DeFi, decentralized finance. So kapag nangyari yun, lahat ng users collectively retain control, more like a democracy. So walang isang central bank na nagko-control or walang isang entity na merong kapangyarihan na baguhin yung rules and baguhin yung mga guidelines. Lahat ng decentralized blockchains are immutable, which means hindi pwede i-reverse yung data that gets entered dun sa blockchain. For Bitcoin, all transactions held within the blockchain are permanently recorded and are viewable to anyone. Right, so yung blockchain is a combination of 3 leading technologies. Yung una dyan is yung cryptographic keys. Next one is a peer-to-peer network containing a shared ledger. Then yung number 3, a means of computing to store the transactions and records of the network. So there are 4 main types of blockchain. Yung una is public blockchain, second one is private blockchain, number 3 is consortium blockchain, and then yung last one is hybrid blockchain. So yung public blockchain yung most common one, and dito talaga nagsimula, Yung public blockchain is for the people, by the people, and of the people. Anyone having access to the internet can become an authorized node by signing into the blockchain platform. Sa case naman ng private blockchain, ito meron nagko-control na tao or entity. So unlike public blockchains, merong nag-iisang tao or entity to na in charge. And yung taong yun or yung entity yun looks after the important things like read and write and whom access must be given to read. So, hindi siya accessible sa lahat ng tao. Usually naman yung mga private blockchains is ginagamit ng mga companies internally para sa kanilang mga processes, para sa kanilang operations. Then yung consortium blockchain naman, it is a semi-decentralized type of blockchain where a blockchain network is managed by more than one organization. So, di ba yung private blockchain usually nasa isang entity lang, nasa isang corporation lang or business yung gumagamit yan. But yung consortium, it's sort of an open source blockchain pa rin pero maraming gumagamit sa kanya. Marami may access sa kanya. Pero hindi rin siya public blockchain. Then last one naman is yung hybrid blockchain. So a hybrid blockchain works by generating the hash data blocks using the private blockchain network. This is then followed by storing the data in the public blockchain without compromising data privacy. So kumbaga parang filter nila no, kung ano yung pwedeng ma-store dun sa blockchain, dun sa public blockchain. So like yung unang data is like napupunta muna sa private blockchain. And then, para ma-filter siya, and then mapupunta sa public blockchain, lahat ng data, lahat ng transactions na pwedeng ma-record dun sa public blockchain yan. I hope that makes sense. So, example naman tayo, no? So, sa public blockchain, as you all know, Bitcoin and Ethereum, yun yung dalawang like biggest cryptocurrency sa buong mundo, and pareho silang public blockchains. Sa private blockchain naman, this is Ripple, XRP, yung kanilang coin code or stock code, kung ano mang tawag doon. Held kasi by a private company, no, yung blockchain na to. That's why naging private blockchain siya. Kaya marami ring like hindi fans, no? Like parang yung mga crypto enthusiasts, syempre gusto nila decentralized. That's why hindi nila masyado gusto or trip itong Ripple. Kasi they mainly work with governments or like banks then, no, to help them improve yung transactions and like yung number ng transactions na nagagawa in a specific time, and para mapabilis din and mas mapamura yung cost. So yun yung ginagawa mainly ng Ripple. And then, sa consortium blockchain naman, example yan is Hyperledger. I'm not very familiar with this one, but i-google nyo lang if you're interested to learn more about Hyperledger. Nilagay ko lang siya dito as an example talaga. Then, last one is a hybrid blockchain, which is LTO network. Medyo matagal na rin siyang blockchain, but I think nasa top 100 or top 200 itong LTO network. Medyo mababa pa yung kanyang market cap. Pero sabi nila, they're claiming na they're Europe's leading blockchain. Pero I checked din naman, legit naman, I think. I'm not sure lang dito sa claim na to if they're really the Europe's leading blockchain. But they're working with a couple of organizations. And yung biggest one is gonna be the UN. Kasi nagtatry silang like i-record, no, yung parang ownership ng land sa iba't ibang part ng Europe and ng Africa. So yun, LTO network, yung hybrid blockchain. Alright, so bigyan naman tayo ng example ng transaction process galing sa Investopedia. So sa Bitcoin, no, Bitcoin blockchain. So pag kami na-enter na isang transaction, new transaction, the transaction is then transmitted to a network of peer-to-peer computers scattered across the world. So, yung network of computers then solves the equations to confirm the validity of the transaction. Kaya kailangan, no, nung mga graphics card and like para may specific talaga ng machine na like mataas yung hash rate, no, or maganda yung hash rate para to mine Bitcoin. And ito yung ginagawa nila. Kumbaga ito yung mining, no? Kasi pag nakabuo ka ng isang block, dun ka na-rewardan ng Bitcoin. And then once confirmed to be legitimate transactions, they are clustered together into blocks. And then yun na nga yung bumubuo ng blockchain, no? These blocks are then chained together, creating a long history of all the transactions that are permanent. Then after that, the transaction is complete. Sa case ng Bitcoin, medyo matagal yung transactions, no, dito sa blockchain na to. That is why ang daming lumabas na mas improved. Kasi syempre grandfather yung Bitcoin, siya yung pinakauna talaga na cryptocurrency. So medyo mabagal talaga siya. So it needs some improvement. The next one naman is yung attributes ng cryptocurrency. So while blockchains are mostly used to store cryptocurrency transaction history, other things like legal contracts or product inventories can be stored. So it has intrinsic value as it is a trustworthy, secure, and fast way to transfer value for little to no cost. It has no physical form as it exists only on the immutable blockchain. The attributes of a cryptocurrency such as its total supply are decided upon the majority of the members of its decentralized network instead of a central bank. So dito pumapasok ulit yung decentralization. Alright, so bakit nga ba blockchain, no? Bakit hindi na lang like yung traditional na database? Bakit hindi na lang yung cloud, di ba, sa internet? Bakit nga ba blockchain? So unang-una, it is highly secure. Gumagamit kasi ng digital signature feature yung blockchain to conduct fraud-free transactions, making it impossible to corrupt or change data. Although minsan nangyayari pero sobrang hirap nun gawin. So yeah, imposible talaga makorrupt yung data of an individual by other users without a specific digital signature. And then, yung next one, it is a decentralized system. Pero 'di ba, as we reviewed earlier, meron ding ibang blockchains na hindi centralized. Merong private, merong consortium, merong hybrid. Pero in essence talaga, karamihan din ng mga blockchain na kumbaga naging successful is decentralized talaga. Traditionally, kailangan natin ng approval, no, from regulatory authorities like the government or a bank for transactions. Pero when it comes to blockchain, lahat ng transactions are done with the mutual consensus of all the users, resulting into a smoother, safer, and faster transactions. And then last one, it has automation capabilities. So, di ba, sino ba namang may ayaw ng parang automatic na? Like, for example, ano bang pwedeng i-automate? Like for example, bills. Yes, meron ng ganitong features like sa mga apps ng mobile banks natin, no? Pero na-heighten ng blockchain 'yon. Dito pumapasok yung mga smart contracts kasi, which is programmable to generate automatic systematic actions, events, and payments when a specific criteria has been met. One good example ng gumagamit ng smart contracts is yung blockchain ng Ethereum. So, ito yung mga potential use cases ng blockchain. So, unang-una talaga is record of transactions. Yun talaga yung main use case niya, di ba? Kasi nga, ginagamit ng mga cryptocurrencies. And then, yung sa case nga ng Ripple, tumutulong sila sa banks and sa governments para like maging minimal yung fees, no? Pagka, for example, meron kang babayaran internationally, di ba? For example, ginamit mo yung PayPal, ang taas ng fees, di ba? And then, mag-charge ka pa kasi magiging subject pa yun sa exchange rate. And then, ang dami mong fees na like kailangan i-shoulder bago ka makapagbayad or makareceive ng bayad. If like cross-border yung payment. So, syempre kapag like locally lang sa country mo, it's much easier. However, kapag ka cross-border na, doon na talaga pumapasok yung matataas na fees. And then, medyo mabagal na transaction. Yun yung gustong isolve, kumbaga, nung blockchain or like, pwedeng isolve ng blockchain. And it turns out, yung blockchain is actually a reliable way of storing data about other types of transactions as well. Kasi may mga companies na rin na in-incorporate yung blockchain, no? So, ilan sa mga yan are yung FedEx, IBM, Microsoft, Mastercard, Huawei, Walmart, Pfizer, AIG, Siemens or Siemens, I'm not sure kung anong basa ng ba, Siemens, I think, Unilever, and a host of others. So marami na rin nag-a-adapt talaga ng blockchain technology. And then syempre sa banking and finance. So sila talaga yung like matutulungan din, no, ng blockchain. Although kumbaga parang kalaban sila, no? Kasi 'di ba yung cryptocurrency nga gusto nilang gawing decentralized yung finance. So parang kumbaga gusto nilang i-eliminate yung central bank. Pero sila din yung pwedeng matulungan ng blockchain kasi nga magiging instantaneous kumbaga yung mga transactions nila and then bababa yung fees. And then syempre currency. Well, in relation na rin sa cryptocurrency, no? Yun talaga yung main use case ng blockchain. And parang laging correlated yung dalawang yan. Then sa healthcare naman, ito syempre hindi pwedeng public blockchain yung gamitin for healthcare. Kasi yung iso-store mo dyan is like personal data, no, ng mga patients. And syempre natin na lang in general population. Kasi mas madali yan eh. Like mahanap mo agad, no, nasa isang blockchain lang yung data ng lahat ng tao. Like alam mo na agad, isang click mo lang or isang check mo lang dun sa blockchain. makikita mo na agad or ma-pull up mo lahat ng data. And yeah, sobrang bilis mo lang mahahanap nun. And then syempre, private blockchain yung gagamitin dyan. Kasi kailangan pa rin natin ng privacy for that one. And then especially yung sa healthcare. Kasi sensitive information yung nakastore dyan. And then next one naman is records of property. If naalala nyo kanina, yung sa LTO network, yung tinatry nilang gawin is to like register yung ownership ng mga land areas or properties na located sa Europe and sa Africa. So isang magandang use case din to ng blockchain. Kasi 'di ba ang hirap nung nung parang nagso-store ka pa ng physical title mo for like something that you own. It's a bit of a hassle. So kung like nasa blockchain lang siya, it's easier to access and sobrang dali niyang like kumbaga hanapin kung sino may ari ng isang property. That's why dito rin pumapasok yung mga NFTs. Kasi diba, ang dami rin skeptical sa NFT. Like, pwede ko naman i-screenshot yan tapos ibibenta ko. Nobody will really pay for that. Nobody will really pay you real money for that. Kasi yung NFT, mini-mint din siya. So, like for example, bumili ka ng 1 out of 1 lang na NFT. So, nag-iisa lang yun sa buong mundo. Parang lang, di ba? Yung original na Mona Lisa. Nag-iisa lang siya sa mundo talaga. Yes, merong copies nun, mga replicas na nabebenta rin. Pero hindi siya kasing mahal ng original na Mona Lisa. So, same thing sa NFTs. That is gonna be like another topic for another video. So, huwag natin yung masyado i-discuss dito. But it falls on the records of property, yung mga NFTs. And then yan, smart contracts. So, yung smart contracts lang naman is like parang program siya, na merong criteria and then matitrigger siya kapag na-meet yung mga criteria na yun. Like, ano bang maganda example? Hindi ko pa rin masyado na-explore kasi itong smart contracts. Pero, let's think of an example ngayon. Siguro sabihin natin, yung party 1, and then merong party 1, merong party 2. And then, para ma-trigger yung smart contract, dapat si party 1 is magbayad ng $500 kay party 2. And then, si party 2, i-deliver niya yung NFT. I'm not sure kung ganun lang kasimple yung smart contract, but yun yung nasa isip ko. But yeah, we'll also discuss yung smart contracts further and in depth sa isang panibagong episode. Then yan, supply chains. Magandang project ng supply chain sa crypto is VeChain. So yun yung like pinakasikat. Marami ring ilan na medyo small market cap pa, pero magandang projects din sila. Ang kagandahan sa VeChain kasi marami na nag-adapt dun sa kanilang project. So VeChain mismo yung ginagamit and marami ring nagta-trial sa kanila. So sobrang helpful nun sa supply chain nitong blockchain. And then last one is voting yan. Isa pa to sa naisip ko before. Actually hindi ko pa sobrang na-explore din yung crypto and yung blockchain. But like parang nakapanood ako ng isang video ni Gary V. Kasi rin siya naging involved na rin siya sa blockchain kasi nag-NFT siya. Like kahit dati pa kasi siya, like collector siya ng mga baseball cards, sports cards. So kaya siya na-involved din sa NFT. So naisip ko, kung may ganun na NFT and non-fungible siya, hindi mo siya like pwedeng gayahin, hindi mo siya pwedeng i-replicate, hindi mo pwedeng i-reverse. So maganda rin siyang i-apply sa voting. 'Di ba? Kasi lalo na ngayon, lalo na sa atin dito sa Philippines, like sobrang ancient nung pagboto natin, 'di ba? Paano kung makagawa tayo ng isang private, hindi pala private, dapat public na blockchain. Sobrang transparent sobrang efficient. And talagang walang dayaan halos na mangyayari. Syempre may magta-try pa rin mandaya, pero sobrang may iwasan na yun and siguro like sobrang small percentage lang nun chance na they succeed dun sa pandaraya nila. But yeah, I think sobrang gandang i-explore nung blockchain when it comes to voting. Alright guys, so we are heading towards the end of this episode. Silipin natin yung mga sources. For today's video, we have 3 photos galing sa Unsplash, Jiffy, Investopedia, Simplilearn, and then Blockchain Council. Lahat ng mga links ng mga to is matatagpuan sa description sa baba. And if gusto niyo naman mag-schedule ng one-on-one session with me, this is totally free. Check out nyo lang yung beacons link ko dyan sa baba. We're gonna end the episode here, guys. Sana may natutunan kayo, and if umabot kayo at the end of this episode, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Huwag niyong kalimutan smash yung like button kung natripan niyo yung content ko, and share niyo rin sa friends and family niyo para matuto din sila about blockchain and crypto. If you're new to the channel, smash nyo na rin yung subscribe button and ring the notification bell para wala kayo ma-miss out sa mga uploads ko every Monday and Friday, sometimes Wednesday. If you want to connect with me sa mga socials ko, at MNPSPH yung handle ko, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you don't know yet, meron ng channel membership si Peso Smart PH. Check out nyo lang yung link dyan sa baba if you want to know more about it. Thanks again for watching and listening, everyone. Stay safe. I'll see you all in the next episode. Always remember, be Peso Smart.